Okay, so as we look at just the way in general that Deer Valley builds their house, this house is done with a 2x6 exterior wall, and a lot of times you don't think a whole lot about that, but here in Oklahoma, typically a stick-built house is built with a 2x4 exterior wall, so that allows you to put an R11. There are some insulation packages that you can put an R13, but when we do a 2x6 exterior wall, you can do an R19, or even there's a package where you can do an R21. So you don't quite double up, but you almost double up your insulation in the house, even just with a couple of inches extra in that stud. And then everything in the Deer Valley home is going to be a 1/2 inch drywall. So a lot of times manufacturers' homes are built with a little 3/8 inch sheetrock, but this is a sheetrock that's a 1/2 inch thick. It's tape embedded, and then as in our trim packages, a lot of times the trim comes like what we call a foil wrap, or it's pre-wrapped and it's white. And so like when it gets hung, you know, they usually use a brad nailer or some sort of nails, and which creates a lot of holes and things like that. But in the Deer Valley, you've got a really nice setup here to where they paint and caulk the trim when we put it in. So this particular house is the Bison Creek, and we chose this year to put in an electric fireplace. So this little electric fireplace is kind of pretty. You can do some different things with the flame itself, but it does throw heat. So there's a heat function. It's an electric heater. So if you want to warm up this little area in a cold time of the year, you could. Above it, of course, we've got room. This is probably what, a 75 inch TV. You could easily put an 85 inch TV up here. Now this is all a shiplap. And depending on the wood color tones that you choose in your house, there are 4 different wood colors that you can do in the shiplap, all the way from real light and some darker stain, as well as a raw finish. So anyway, there's just some really cool features that they offer. One of the other nice features that are offered in the Deer Valley is that we use a luxury vinyl tile or luxury vinyl plank. And so rather than having a situation where you have linoleum, this is a pretty heavy table. I mean, you can scoot this thing around. I mean, I know that's kind of smooth, but this stuff is very durable. It's made to be able to operate. We just are wrapping up the fair here. Probably somewhere between 25 and 30,000 people have moved through this house. We don't have a scratch in the floor. That nothing more than just normal. So it's just it's a very durable floor package, and I think you guys would be really proud if this is what you chose to put in your home, regardless of what color you chose. So as we jump into the kitchens, Deer Valley has something that you're just not going to find in I don't know of any other manufactured home stores that offer this quality of a cabinet. And the brand of the cabinet is made by a company called Kith, but this is an all wood cabinet door. Some of the cabinets are oak, some of the cabinets are maple, but the door is solid wood, and so is what we call the cabinet style. So you see all our goodies here from the fair. But anyway, this is a solid board. One thing, I think we turned around one of the shelves here so you can see, most manufactured homes are made with what we call MDF cabinets, which are like it's a nice way to say not cardboard, because MDF is pretty similar to something like that. It's a cabinet stock, but this home is made with plywood. We turned this one around so you could see. So the shelf is plywood, the back is plywood, the bottom is plywood, the sides are plywood, and you've got a nice finish on them. And typically, you will find a cabinet that's kind of this quality here with a nice cabinet style. These are actually drilled and screwed, but most of the time, these portions are either particle board or MDF, and so you got a whole different quality in this. And then of course you have soft close doors and drawers. There's settings as to how soft you want your door to close. We have different color cabinet pulls that are available. And then the one nice thing that's really sets this cabinet apart is, of course, you have an all wood. You have a wood base, you have wood sides. These are all dovetail finished. But then we use a drawer guide that's called a Bloom. It's the brand. It's a Bloom drawer guide, and it pulls out the full width of this drawer. So you're not trying to dig those few things out of the back. You've got this thing pulled out all the way here, and then it's got a nice soft close too. So one other thing that would happen is when you purchase a home from Lifeway Homes, regardless whether it be Deer Valley or not, but you're going to get an appliance package with your house. And in this particular case, Deer Valley uses Frigidaire. This is a nice side-by-side stainless steel. We've got a smooth top range. But there are so many appliance packages. What I really want you to know is that the home does come with that, and then if you wanted to change it to a French door style, or if you need gas instead of electric, or what we try to do is work into what you need for your appliance package and work it into the house. So here in the Bison Creek, which is the house that we took to the 2023 Tulsa State Fair, this house has a really nice sized dining room. It's not a huge house. It's almost more of a cabin style. It's about 1,600 square feet and some change. It has about 1,900 square foot under roof. So there's a lot of porches, and you can see out this back window, you've got a big nice back porch. There's a beautiful front porch. You've already seen some of those pictures and some of just the beauty that is offered. It has a great big cedar beams. It opens all the way up to the top of the ceiling. And so you got a nice dining room in this, and then this has 3 good sized bedrooms with 2 full baths. So if you weren't looking for a monstrous house, but you really wanted to stay high with the quality, obviously this is a good way to go for you here. So I want to take you in here and take a look at the master bedroom. One thing we always try to do is stick a king size headboard here for you to see. This is actually a king size bed, so you see you got plenty of room for a nightstand on both sides. You've got room for a dresser, a chest of drawers, and even a chair. There's just a lot of nice room. This is this is a 30 wide house, so this is probably about a 14-foot wide room on the interior, and we're looking at 16, 17 feet here. So it's a very nice size master bedroom. Got a lot of room. I'd like you to take a look at this bathroom also. Get the light on back there in the shower. So what we try to do is same exact quality of sinks. So we have these full pull-out drawers. They still have the balloon drawer guides. You see this is all dovetailed here and here, so not just in the front but in the back. So that keeps those drawers from pulling apart. You've seen that happen in some houses. And then of course we use a Formica countertop, but it's a rolled edge. So this is rolled down in the front, it comes back to the back, and it rolls up, and you've got a backsplash here. So we do offer quartz and we do offer granite, so there's no reason that you couldn't change it if you want a solid surface. But since this really doesn't have seams with the exception of the edge, it actually holds up really well, and Formica's proven for decades to be an extremely good countertop. So lastly, I kind of want to show off the style of showers that we offer through Deer Valley. So this is of course just a walk-in style with no door. I call it a California style. I don't know if that's really the correct name for it or not, but you've got a glass window that you can see through. It has a little bit of area here to let some steam out. But this is a porcelain tile with also some travertine, so they've got some nice hand-laid travertine around the edges. And then this is a drop-in, like a fiberglass base with a fiberglass seat. But we also offer a tile base in this shower too, so it doesn't have to be that. And then, many of our customers, I'll show you just a couple of pictures that we've offered here. Many of our customers really, they like to have a tub. So we have a drop-in style tub, we have a freestanding tub, then we have a new clawfoot tub that's available too with a black base. It looks like a kind of cast iron old style tub. So just really nice. You might notice in here we kind of went more with a bathroom colored wall, I guess if you'd say that, but we have dozens of paint colors. So we'd like to just let you come in. You're going to pick your house, you're going to choose your paint colors, you're going to decide what kind of countertops you want, what color cabinetry you'd like to have, and we're just going to build the house for you custom in a way that hopefully is pleasing to your family. And just want to encourage you to come on out to Lifeway Homes. You're going to get to see this Bison Creek offered by Deer Valley, but like you see some of the other houses that we have there's a lot of beautiful Deer Valley homes there at Lifeway Homes, as well as a lot of other houses.